The night beckons. What is it now? What, mortal? What is it now? What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Greetings. Agreed. What, mortal? Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. Die. Agreed. What is it now? You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Must hunt soon. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. I hunger. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Very well. Die. What, mortal? What is it now? I must hunt soon. Greetings. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. I hunger. Your soul is mine. You thought of that? What, mortal? Agreed. You thought of that? Very well.
First blood!
The night beckons. What is it now? Agreed. Very well. Greetings. You thought of that?
Hello there!
What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Agreed. Die. I hunger. Very well. That was my plan. What, mortal? Death rages. Very well. I hunger. Death rages. Greetings. Die. Death rages. You thought of that? I hunger. That was my plan. Die. Agreed. Very well. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? That was my plan. Greetings. What, mortal? You thought of that? Death rages. Agreed. That was my plan. Your soul is mine. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. What, mortal? Agreed. Die. I must hunt soon.
Welcome to our village.
What, mortal? Greetings. You thought of that? I hunger. Die. Death rages. That was my plan. Die. Death rages. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. Very well. Must hunt soon. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Death rages. Very well. You thought of
Our
that?
allied town is being attacked!
What, mortal? Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. I must hunt soon. Die. Agreed. That was my plan. Death rages. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Die. I hunger. Greetings. What is it now? Agreed. Very well.
Our allied town is being
That
attacked!
was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. Greetings. I must hunt soon. Greetings. You thought of that? Agreed. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. What, mortal? Die. Death rages. That was my plan. Agreed. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. Very well. I hunger. What is it now? What, mortal? What is
Our
it now?
allied town is being attacked!
What, mortal? That was my plan. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. What, mortal? Very well. Agreed. Very well. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. What, mortal? Very well. Agreed. Die. Death rages. You thought of that? I hunger. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? What is it now? That was my plan.
Greetings, friend.
What, mortal? Greetings. Very well. What is it now? Agreed. Very well. Your soul is mine. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that?
Our allied town is being attacked!
Night beckons. Greetings.
We're under attack!
What is it? Must hunt soon. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Greetings. Death rages. I hunger. Very well. That was my plan. What is it now? Agreed. Greetings. That was my plan. Thought of that? What? Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? Greetings. I must hunt soon. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed.
Double kill! Being attacked!
Fate beckons. Greetings. What is it? That was my plan. What? Agreed. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Very well.
Our allied town is being
That
attacked!
was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. What is it now? Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. What more?
We're under attack!
I must hunt soon. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. Die. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? What, mortal? That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. What is it now? I must hunt soon. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. You thought of that? What is it now? Agreed. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. What, mortal? Very well. You thought of that?
Inventory is full.
Greetings. What, mortal? What is it now? Greetings. What is it now? Very well. That was my plan. Very well.
Our allied town is being attacked!
I must hunt soon. What, mortal? I hunger. That was my plan. Very well. I must hunt soon. What is it now? Greetings. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Very well. That was my plan.
Our allied town is being attacked!
What is it now? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Death rages. Die. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Very well. What is it now? Your soul is mine. That was my plan. Death rages. Greetings. Very well. That was my plan.